What's the subtitle of the third theatrical Trolls movie? This is Trivia with Buds. Happy Halloween. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for celebrating Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. It's Halloween 2024, and today's episode is 4 rounds of trivia, 5 questions each round, all about kids' Halloween stuff. So this is a perfect one to play with your kids in the car, driving to trick or treat or trunk or treat or whatever you're up to today. Hope you're having a great Halloween day. Before we get to our 20 questions in our supersized quiz today, we have the triple connections of clowns, whales, and tofu. Clowns, whales, and tofu. What is the triple connection between those words? And listen for the answer to that at the end of the episode, along with a fun fact of the day about food companies. We're all warmed up, we're ready, and we're jumping into kids' Halloween trivia. Here we go. It's kids' Halloween trivia question number 1. This is round number 1. Ready, set, ghoul. Scary Disney. Question number 1. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, where does Jack Skellington live? In The Nightmare Before Christmas, where does Jack Skellington live? Number 2. What's the last name of the witches in Hocus Pocus? What is the last name of the witches in Hocus Pocus? Number 3, in Coco, what's the name of Miguel's dog? What is Miguel's dog's name in Coco? Number 4, what Disney villain has a ship named the Jolly Roger? What Disney villain has a ship named the Jolly Roger? Number 5, which Disney movie starring Eddie Murphy is about a family who accidentally ends up in a spooky house? Number 5, what Disney movie starring Eddie Murphy is about a family who accidentally ends up in a spooky house? Those are all your questions for our first round, Scary Disney. Here come those answers. We've got the Ready, Set, Ghoul round 1 answers, and here they are. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, where does Jack Skellington live? That is Halloween Town, Halloween Town. Number 2, the last name of the witches in Hocus Pocus, Sanderson, the Sanderson sisters, played by Kathy Najimy and Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker. Number 3, in Coco, what's the name of Miguel's dog? Dante. Dante. Number 4, what Disney villain has a ship named the Jolly Roger? That's Captain Hook from Peter Pan, alongside Smee. And number 5, the Eddie Murphy Disney movie about a family in a spooky house, The Haunted Mansion. Did you get 5 out of 5? I hope you did. We've got 15 more questions to go in round 2. Be scareful. It's spooky, yes and no. So sort of like true or false. Spooky, yes and no. Here's question number 1. The word witch comes from the Old English word wiki, meaning wicked woman. Is that yes or no? The word witch comes from the Old English word wiki, meaning wicked woman. Yes or no? Number 2, Snickers is the best-selling Halloween candy in the United States. Yes or no? Number 2, Snickers, best-selling Halloween candy in the U.S. Number 3, Halloween is the busiest day for pizza delivery in the United States. Is that yes or no? Halloween is the busiest day for pizza delivery in the U.S. Number 4, hot dog is the most popular Halloween costume for pets. Hot dog is the most popular Halloween costume for pets. Yes or no? And number 5, candy corn, originally known as chicken feed when it was introduced in 1888. Yes or no? Candy corn was originally known as chicken feed when it was introduced in 1988. Yes or no? Those are all your questions for yes or no trivia. And here come those answers. It's round number 2. Be scareful. Spooky, yes and no answers. I used all 20 of these questions at my own Halloween party this past weekend, and the kids loved it at our house, and we gave away some cool prizes, most of which I bought from Five Below, which has some very fun stuff for kids. Here are those answers. Number 1, the word witch comes from the Old English word wiki, meaning wicked woman. Is that yes or no? That is no. No, unfortunately. That was false. Number 2, Snickers is the best-selling Halloween candy in the U.S. That is also no. It's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Number 3, Halloween's the busiest day for pizza delivery in the United States. That is yes. And a close second, Super Bowl Sunday, but Halloween busiest day for pizza. Number 4, hot dog is the most popular Halloween costume for pets. Yes or no? That is no. It is a pumpkin. And my dog Griswold has a little witch's hat and a cape that I'm going to put on him momentarily after I record this episode and take him for a walk. Number 5, candy corn was originally known as chicken feed when it was introduced in 88. That is yes, that's what they called it. And I saw this crazy meme that showed if you stack a bunch of it in a circle, it resembles corn that has fallen off the cob, and the colors all coordinate. So it really looks like an ear of corn when you stack it up in a certain way. So try doing that. All right, there you go. That was round 2. We're halfway through this quiz on a supersized all kids Halloween episode. This is the Bud's house, or I put the Bood's house for my party. It's ready for round 3, haunted multiple choice. So these are all multiple choice. Question number 1, what color of cat is thought to bring bad luck? Is it A, ginger, B, tortoiseshell, C, black, or D, gray? What color of cat is thought to bring bad luck? Ginger, tortoiseshell, black, or gray? Number 2, what's the title of the classic Walt Disney Halloween cartoon? I forgot this one is visual, so I'll describe it to you. It is a bunch of bony characters skipping around a graveyard together. Is it called the Skeleton Dance, the Bone Dance, Midnight Party, or Graveyard Party? What's the title of the popular Walt Disney Halloween cartoon? Skeleton Dance, Bone Dance, Midnight Party, or Graveyard Party? Number 3, in what country did the practice of decorating jack-o'-lanterns originate? Was that Scotland, the United States, Canada, or Ireland? Number 3, in what country did the practice of decorating jack-o'-lanterns originate? Scotland, US, Canada, Ireland. Number 4, in It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Linus faints after he mistakes the shadowy figure of whom for the titular ghoul? Is it Snoopy, Woodstock, Charlie Brown, or Peppermint Patty? Number 4, in It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Linus faints after he mistakes the shadowy figure of whom for the titular ghoul? Snoopy, Woodstock, Charlie Brown, Peppermint Patty. And number 5, which U.S. president's ghost is reported to be seen most frequently at the White House? Is it JFK, Abe Lincoln, George Washington, or Richard Nixon? JFK, Abe Lincoln, George Washington, or Richard Nixon? Those are your 5 questions for multiple choice, round 3. We'll be right back with the answers right now. Not going to take any breaks today in this longer one, and I hope you have fun playing along. The Boo-Ud's house is ready for round 3, haunted multiple choice. Here's number 1. It was a black cat thought to bring bad luck, a black cat. Number 2, the Skeleton Dance is the name of that Walt Disney Halloween cartoon. Number 3, in what country did the practice of decorating jack-o'-lanterns originate? That is Ireland. Ireland. Originally, I think it was turnips. And number 4, Snoopy is the silhouette that makes Linus faint in The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Number 5, the U.S. president's ghost that's seen most often at the White House, Abraham Lincoln. And there you have it as we go into round number 4, boys and ghouls. It's the final test. Round 4, horrific fill in the blanks. So you just got to fill in the blank with what is needed. Most of these questions provided by my friends at crowdpur.com. Make sure you check out crowdpur.com for all your trivia hosting needs. I use them every single day in my trivia hosting business operations, and love everybody at crowdpur.com. Happy Halloween, Philip and Ross and Gemma and everybody. All right, number 1, fill in the blanks. A large metal pot that witches use to brew their potions is called a what? A large metal pot that witches use to brew their potions is called a what? Number 2, Pennywise is the name of the killer clown in the horror film what? Number 2, Pennywise is the name of the killer clown in the horror film what? Number 3, on the Netflix series Wednesday Addams is played by whom? Who is the actress that plays Wednesday Addams on Netflix? Number 4, Annelius, Taipan, and Garter are all species of what? Annelius, Taipan, and Garter are all species of what? And number 5, the third theatrical Trolls movie has the subtitle of what? Third theatrical Trolls movie has the subtitle of what? Those are all of your questions for fill in the blanks. Let's go over the answers for round 4, our final 5 questions of our 20 here today. Happy Halloween, boys and ghouls. Number 1, a large metal pot that witches use to brew their potions is called a cauldron. Cauldron. Got many plastic cauldrons around the house right now. Number 2, Pennywise is the killer clown in It, which is the highest grossing horror movie and R-rated movie of all time, I believe. It. Number 3 on the Netflix series Wednesday. Wednesday Addams is played by Jenna Ortega. Just started that last night with my daughter because we let her stay up late for Halloween Eve. We watched the first 10 minutes because we were also watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which she has gotten into. We're on episode 4 of that series, and the original one with Melissa Joan Hart. The other one's probably a little too dark. And I let her watch the first 10 of Wednesday, so she's excited about that. Number 4, Annelias, Taipan, and Garter are all species of snakes. And number 5, the third theatrical Trolls movie is Band Together. And there you have it. Thanks for playing. Go scare somebody, says my slides. And speaking of slides, you can watch this whole show, this whole episode on YouTube and play along with the slides if you want to throw it on your smart TV and have some fun at home or on your way to someone's house to have a Halloween party. My gift to you to play with today. Happy Halloween. Fact of the day, food companies can mark a product as 0 calories if a single serving contains less than 5 calories. So up to 5 could still say 0. Triple connections, we had clowns, whales, and tofu, all of which can be killer in certain titles and things. We have killer clowns, like the ones from outer space in the movie, killer whales, which are floating around out there, and killer tofu, which is a song by the Beats on the cartoon from Nickelodeon and ABC called Doug. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. Thanks for checking out my Etsy games. If you like this one especially, etsy.com/shop/trivia with Buds. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. A boo!